rock stars? It's Rox. I had to take off my coat because it's hot, you guys. Coming to you today with review for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 8, the season finale, which would actually be episode 18. So let's get to it, shall we? Alright, you guys, so the show starts with Scrappy's new record label, The Committee. Okay, he's having a party, and he's combined it with his lovely wife, Bambi. She is promoting her shimmery lead extensions. Okay, so they got this whole big thing, and everybody is there. And it's like a casino night theme. We see Shekinah there. She's talking to Sierra, okay, telling everybody's business as usual, telling them how Carly took a lie detector test because she wants everybody to know that Pooh, you know, was lying, and Kendra's there as well. She's talking, and she was like, well, you know, those lie detector tests are not always trustworthy. Okay, there's ways that you can still be lying and pass a lie detector test, but that's neither here nor there, you know. But speaking of Carly, Kendra says that Carly is a lot of the reason why her and Jock aren't even together no more. Okay, just her running her fucking mouth. She had to get up and she had to get out. She ain't even staying with Jock no more. You know, she's in a hotel, and she kind of was like, what, girl, he love you. Kendra said there's so much stuff that goes around. Carly lies so much, she don't even really know if all this stuff is even true. But she had to put her foot down because it's still just way too much chatter out there. You know, Bambi gives her the, yeah, girl, you got to put your foot down. Don't let these niggas think they can get away with anything. You got to make them do something completely out of what they would do so that they would know that you're not playing, okay? That's Bambi's way of thinking. Over at the table, we see Rashida. I think she's talking to Mama D, and she's asking where's Scrappy. And, you know, Scrappy is there, you know, of course, it's his party, but he's in the other room, you know, he kind of down. So Rashida and D-Lo go and talk to him. He's over just in a little private, little small bar area. And, you know, they was just like, well, what's going on, you know? And he's down in the dumps because, you know, he just feeling a little guilty, I believe. He knows that things is going good for him in his life right now, but he thinks about his friend that was also in a car accident with him. He hasn't even really talked to him for whatever reason. We're not real clear on why they haven't spoken, but he walked away from his accident. I mean, he had a lot of injuries too, but he walked away and life was good for him, and that's not the case for his friend. Okay, still has a lot of surgeries ahead of him, and you know, and I guess Scrappy feels responsible for that in some kind of way. So, you know, Rashida tells him maybe you need to reach out and you need to speak to him. So we do get a scene that was actually pretty cool. I have a feeling that maybe this friend might be on the show next season because it just seems strange that they would. I'm trying to figure out why they would put him into the show like this. But maybe it was something that Scrappy felt like he needed to do. He meets the friend at a church. Basically, the friend has a lot of extensive, like, something happened with his stomach area. So he's got to get his intestines reconstructed. And they're saying that his stomach needs some work. You know, his organs are not in the right place where they had been before the accident. So he's got to have all this corrective surgery. And it's just really bad, you know. And Scrappy feels bad. His friend tells him, you know, I never blamed you for anything, but I just wondered, like, where was my friend? Like, I was going through this, and, you know, we weren't talking for whatever reason, and I didn't know where you were. And I kind of felt like, you know, I guess he felt abandoned. Well, Scrappy was like, yeah, I was going through problems myself. It wasn't like I was just home and chilling, okay, because he had shattered his foot, and, you know, he wasn't able to walk. He was in a wheelchair for some time. You guys remember all the things that happened to Scrappy too. So it wasn't like he was just home living his best life. You know, he was also recuperating and trying to get better as well. But he apologizes to the friend, you know, and he's there now. And the friend was like, yeah, that's all he wanted. You know, it ain't about money, you know, or anything like that. Like he said, he never blamed Scrappy, but he just, you know, he just wanted to know that his friend was still around, and Scrappy says he's there. So it was actually a cool conversation, and you could tell it was genuine. I guess it was something, like I said, that had been bothering Scrappy for some time. So they allowed him to do that on camera. Now we see Akbar V, she's in the studio with Uncle Hiram and Pooh. And it's turn up time in the studio. It's always turn up time when Pooh is around. All right, now Akbar V breaks it to Pooh that she's going to be working with Spice. And Pooh was just like, yeah, you know, I was invited to where did they go? Trinidad. I was invited to Trinidad to go see her perform, but she didn't really get to meet her. Okay, it was so much shit going on. Pooh out there with the shitty sheets and the dirty diapers and all that. So, she would be willing to possibly, work with Spice. I'm thinking to myself, like, why Pooh gotta work with her? Pooh ain't no artist, ain't no musician or nothing. It would be Uncle Hiram, but I guess where Uncle Hiram is, there so is Pooh. Akbar says that, yeah, you guys should be able to work together without, always fighting. I was like, well, ain't this the pot calling the kettle black? Okay, considering Akbar didn't want to fight every fucking body on the show, basically, because, they've crossed her in some sort of way. So Pooh says that's fine. She'll talk with Spice. She'll see how that goes. While they're talking, Shay comes in. Shay is talking to him, and Shay tells Pooh that she apologized to Carly. And she was like, girl, why? And she was just like, because, that shit wasn't cool. I shouldn't have did that at her engagement party. Don't nobody want to, have that kind of shit at the engagement party. Besides, Shay trying to work. Doing that was very unprofessional and has caused people to not want to hire her, I guess. So Pooh gets to telling them what happened at the mama-daughter event and how Carly had this fake lie detector test, lying that she didn't do whatever she said that she did. Akbar V was like, listen, Pooh, you and Carly will never be friends. You're not going to be friends. You might as well leave it alone. It's just not in the cards for you guys. I was like, thank God somebody told her that. Instead of we keep on trying to go back and back and back and back and back, it's just a wrap on that friendship. It ain't happening. Okay, and I don't know why it took Pooh for Akbar V to tell her that, when she should have known from the first 4 times that they met up that it wasn't going to work out. But okay. Pooh finally accepts that she and Carly aren't friends. We do see Akbar V meet with Spice, and she's actually shocked that her and Spice will be able to work together. Because they both got, I guess, these saucy attitudes. But it's working out well, and, they got the music. It's doing good. Okay, while they're at the studio together, in walks Sierra. Okay, I was looking at Sierra for a long time. And I finally figured out why her face is just, people say her face don't move. It's real muscular. It got a lot of bone structure, too. And then her hair be way back here. Because my wig sometimes might slip back when in the middle of my video, I've noticed. But her hair, I don't think she wear wigs. It look like it's a weave, but it's back far. So, like, you see all these, the forehead muscles and all this right here, bones and shit. She's not ugly. She is she is just real formulated, if that's what I could say. Anyway, Sierra comes again. Long story short, she apologizes to Akbar V. Okay, Akbar V is like, yeah, because you talked about my kids and you said this and you said that, and Sierra said, you right, and I shouldn't have done that. That shit wasn't cool. I do love you. And Akbar V was like, I am gonna forgive her because, deep down inside, I do know that this bitch do love me. Okay, we've been through a lot in the years over the past, so yeah, we good. So it's the finale. Of course we gotta make up. Sierra and Akbar V are friends again. Carly goes over to Mimi and Ty's house. She just wants to talk to the girls. Ty is home from playing basketball for now. Since Ty hasn't been around, and I guess Mimi hasn't told her, Carly gets her up to speed on the shit that's been going on with Pooh. The shitty sheets, the dirty diapers. And how she shut it all down with a lie detector test. Okay, none of it happened. Okay, it's all lies. It's all lies. She lied. Carly asks, where's Eva? She's with her father. And Carly's like, oh, that's good. Everything is working out well, And, no, everything ain't really working out well. I wouldn't say that everything was going better. Well, what would you say then? Well, Ty tells us that she's over it. And maybe she needs to go on and talk to Stevie J separately, without Mimi, kind of mono-e, womano. So that, she can get some shit clear. Not a good idea. Nothing good will come out of you having a conversation with that idiot Stevie J. But Ty says she knows best. Now, when Mimi goes to do the little laundry or walks out the room or whatever, Ty still tells Carly that she gonna meet up with Stevie J. Because, damn it, this done went too damn far. She's sick of all this. Carly says, you sure that it's gonna be okay? Isn't Mimi gonna be mad? Ty cannot worry about what Mimi gonna be mad about. Mimi always mad. Mad Mimi. So, Stevie J and Ty finally meet up, okay, at the gym. I was like, Mona, you gonna have to sit down with Ty and get her with some acting lessons. I don't know if Mimi need to do it or what, but Ty got the smirk on her face. I was just like, none of this is believable. I'm sure that Ty kind of strikes me as the type that's just like like, whatever. Fuck Stevie J. He ain't gonna change. He's the way that he is. I don't think that she's as bothered as she's trying to make it seem on the show. So she's pissed at him because, you know, he's shady and he says shit. She wants an apology, a public apology. Oh, you ain't getting no public apology. But, you know, Stevie J says, well, we can, you know, we can play. We can shoot hoop, and whoever wins, you know, then, you know, they get the public apology. Well, she's a professional basketball player. So, I mean, we already know how this is going to go. Plus, Stevie J is all of 5'8", 5'9", something like that. You know, it's like, and she's tall. You're not going to beat her. And so, child, we get them shooting a little horse or whatever. She's hitting all the baskets. He ain't hitting nothing. You know, of course, he loses. And then afterwards, he was like, you know, I just let her win with his little mousy smile that he likes to give. It was cute. So I guess now Stevie J has to give the apology. I said, girl, don't hold your breath on that one. You know how Stevie J is. Now we see Shonuff Scrap. You know, Shonuff Scrap is in the seafood business with his friend Salim. I think it's called Seafood and Things. All right, they're about to open a little storefront restaurant, it looks like, and he's got Jock and D-Lo down there to sample some of the food. Fried lobster, fried rice, it seems. And, yeah, y'all going to have a little tasty. Oh, they like it. Okay, this is good shit. Even Scrappy is there, too. So he tells them that, you know, that he wants them all to be at the grand opening that he's going to have for Seafood and Things. And D-Lo was like, well, since we talking about it, they also about to open the Scrappys Bistro. And they're going to have a grand opening next Friday. Okay. Oh, Shonuff Scrap, you know, he ain't going to be able to make it. Okay. Had to check his watch. You know what? I am going to be moving in with my son. Okay. Tierra finally let King come live with him, so he's feeling good, and yeah, I guess it's all happening next Friday, so he won't be there. While they're sitting there talking, Shay walks in, because, you know, she's Ace Boon Coons with Shonuff Scrap, and he's done a lot for her in the past, and, you know, so she wants to come and support as well, taste the food and whatnots. Oh, Shonuff Scrap got her back again. Hey, D-Lo, you need a DJ? Okay, Shay's your girl. She's a DJ. D-Lo was like, well, Carly gonna be there. I don't give a fuck if Carly gonna be there. She gonna stop my coin? So Shay gets her a little job real quick like. Now, Jock says all this is nice, and he's happy that everybody's coming up and having grand openings and whatnots, but he can't think straight because he ain't got his girl Kendra. Okay, so he down in the dumps, and when he walk out, you know, Scrappy, he throw him a little bone, and he tells him that Kendra went over and visited Bambi and was just saying, you know, oh, how much she missed Jacquizz. Okay, I miss Jacquizz. And oh, Jacquizz, I guess, was feeling pretty hopeful from that. I said, go get your girl, boy. The Scrappys Bistro is open. You know, Rashida said, with everything that's going on in my life, you know, it was real hard to get this open, but we are going to have a soft grand opening for the Scrappys Bistro. Her and D-Lo are super duper happy is how she described it. So everyone is there. Mama D, even Karen King, you know, the Bam and Scrappy. Shekinah feels bad. She says that she feels like she's fucked up Jock's life. And you can tell that he just don't know what to do with his damn self. He's there at the party by himself, you know, looking like a fish out of water. So she goes up to him and she's like, you know, man, I had no business telling them girls all that shit. I am so sorry. Okay, what can I do to make it better? Okay, Jock was like, I'm not sure if I need to be telling you. She was like, I promise you, you can trust me. I'm going to help you, whatever you need me to do. Okay, well, come over here. Let me talk to you. Carly bumps into Ty, who's also there with Mimi, and you know, on the low, did you do what you said you was gonna do? Oh yeah, Ty did talk to Stevie J, so the apology should be coming any minute now. Then we see Sierra. She over there kissing on that damn BK. What do BK do? Wasn't he a producer or something? Don't he still do that? Like what? BK seemed like he just around to fuck around with Sierra. That's it. She goes and joins the rest of the girls that's sitting around at the table, and she says that, you know, oh, BK and her, he just surprised her. They going on a trip to Paris, okay? And yeah, they've had problems, you know, but relationships go through that. And I just get so tired of them saying that on this show. It is the truth. Relationships go through stuff. But it almost seems like people use that as something to fall back on on because they shit so fucked up all the time that they say that, oh, relationships go through things. My whole thing is the relationship shouldn't always be going through things, okay? You should come out on the other side of it at some time. Fuck, if your whole life is you just fighting and fussing in a relationship, then really are you going through things, or is it just, it's just fucked up? It's just fucked up, okay? But she's happy. BK taking her to Paris, fine. Oh, and this mess with Pooh. She took a page out of Carly's book, all right, and went on and did some researching on Pooh, and she found out some shit, but she ain't gonna tell y'all at the table. No, we ain't gonna say it now. We gonna wait until it's a nice public event, probably like the reunion. Okay, and then she gonna drop the bomb. They was like, oh, okay, girl, do what you gotta do, but we about sick of Pooh and the whole shitty diapers, you know. Rashida was like, I retired the word shit out of my vocabulary. Okay, bitch, that tired of it. I'm about tired of it too. It's Ty's last day in Atlanta. She's going to go play professional ball in Las Vegas. And instead of Ty and Mimi enjoying it, Ty breaks it to Mimi that, yeah, she went and spoke to Stevie J, and he was supposed to be doing a public apology, but this is the bullshit that he did instead. So she shows Mimi this public post that got like almost 38,000 likes and shit on it, about him talking about, you know, some shadiest shit about how he gonna recruit her to the danger zone if she don't do this, that, and the other. Just, you know, bullshit, basically. Mimi was like, did you ever think that he was going to be mature enough to do that? Talking about the apology, okay? A real apology, and not no shit that Stevie J be coming up with. Of course not. That's why Mimi didn't want you to talk to him in the first place, Ty. Well, Ty kind of messed up because Stevie J is on his way over with Faith, and you know, she was thinking that they would all sit down, but now they got to address this whole shit that he posted, and Mimi is just like, this is not the way that I wanted to spend my last day with Ty. So Faith comes in. Okay, Faith kind of reminds me of just a slightly drunk auntie that she comes in with Stevie J, and you know, Faith just wants everybody to be happy. So she's sitting down. She don't know what the fuck Stevie J be doing out there, obviously. Mimi brings up this passive aggressive post that he's put up on Instagram. You know, Faith was like, well, what did he put up? Let me see. 38,000 people saw it, not Faith. So they show it to her, and he says it was an apology post, okay? He swears he was sincere. Faith was like, well, why would you post that? I mean, we're all in Eva's life, and it shouldn't even have to come to this. You know, Mimi is so frustrated. If we are going to successfully co-parent, then you need to be supportive and okay with every aspect of my life. He says that he is. She says that he's not, because he's always posting some old shady shit about her. And he says, well, you know what, if that's how you feel, then that's your opinion. She's like, you're goddamn right, it's my fucking opinion. I said, oh, mad Mimi. Y'all don't want mad Mimi. And from then on, you guys, it goes left. Now, Faith is trying to just have her a glass of wine, you know, and Stevie J was like, you know what, if that's the way you want to be, then I'm leaving. Okay, well, then get out, bitch. Get your fucking ass out, bitch. That bitch ass, get that bitch out of here. And Faith was like, oh shit, shit is getting real. Come on, baby, let's go. Faith trying to hustle him out the door, and Mimi is over there just dropping the bitch bombs. Get his ass out my house, bitch. Nothing but a bitch. He's a bitch ass. Get that hoe ass bitch out of my... Ty was like, all right. They gone. The door closed and everything. They not here no more. You still throwing out these bitches. They can't even hear you. Ooh, they got that Mimi so worked up, and Stevie J just be so tickled. He don't give a fuck about how Mimi feels. He just love to get her upset. Now, remember, she kind of said she was going to help Jock. Okay, well, she goes and gets Kendra, picks her up, and tells her that they going to a masquerade party. Okay, and Kendra was just like, what, masquerade? What we doing? Okay, girl, just get in the car. Come on, it's going to be fun. So they go on to the masquerade party. Okay, it's in the middle of the day. And when they sit down at the table, then Jacquizz walks up. He has his mask on, but very clearly it's Jacquizz with that fucking hair. You know, she kind of was like, oh, Kendra, I'm sorry, girl. If I knew he was going to be here, I wouldn't even have brought you here. And Kendra was like, yeah, because it's kind of early. Like, I'm not really ready to be sitting here talking to him or anything. But this is Jock's one chance. He's got to make it happen. So he tells her, you know, I just want to say that, you know, I love you, and you not being in my life, you know, basically means that he ain't doing something right. Okay, it gets him further away from his goals. He wants to grow with her. He wants to be with her. You know, he gives her the whole spiel, and she just sitting there looking at him. And she kind of was like, "Yeah, you know, take off your mask. Look around. You know, look what's going on." And she turns around and she sees. I think the first person that she really notices is her mom. Like, "Oh, hey, mom. Like, what are you doing here?" And then she sees everybody else, and she's just like, "Hi, hey." And then when she turns around, you know, Jock is on his knees with his ring. And again, it was predictable, but it was cute still. I love a proposal, you guys. Y'all know Rocky love. Okay, I want every motherfucker to be in love. Okay, so even though it was real rushed and everything, I still could tell that he was sincere, and I could tell that she was very happy. She wants to be with Jock. She's going to have to just go by her heart at this moment, and even if there are rumors going on around, you know, that Jock, it might be messing around. Even if he was doing that right now, I think that Jock has made up his mind that he is going to be the one with Kendra. Okay, you could just tell, just something in the way that he is. He seems even more mature now. Is that just me? Because y'all know I can be hopeful. I know I can be that way, you guys. But I just could see that Jacquizz and Kendra look like they really are willing to build a for real future together. So congratulations to the happy couple. And then, you guys, we get the final last word. Stevie J says that he married his best friend. We already know that, Faith. And him and Mimi, all they need to worry about is co-parenting successfully. Mimi says she loves her Ty, she loves her Eva, and she hates to see Ty go, but she knows that Ty will be back. Okay, they are very solid in their relationship, and she's just going to concentrate on their piece of happiness now. Carly said the mess with Pooh is over and done. You know, she took this lie detector test, and that's a wrap on that. She says that her and Double A Mo are still doing this IVF, but they're going to wait until everything's right. You guys are still together? Is Double A Mo and Carly still together to this day? I was just like, girl, the way you made that man look at the end of this season, you will be lucky if Double A will be a fucking fool if he still fucked around with you trying to make him seem like he's a woman beater. Okay, that was definitely what you guys was implying. Double A Mo ain't fucking. If he had any sense, he wouldn't fuck with that girl no more. Pooh says she getting rid of Carly's toxic ass and everything that comes along with toxic Carly, and she is going to get back to her fabulous life. Spice said that she's gonna achieve the American dream, you know, and make sure that her kids are there to you know, appreciate it as well. Scrappy said that his life with Bambi and his 2 kids is perfect, you know, and all he's got to do now is convince Bam to have another one. Sure enough, Scrap is glad that he's got his little boy King with him. You know, all is right with the world. He feels like he's at the top of that world. And lastly, Rashida tell us some bullshit about, you know, her and D-Lo still a work in progress, but they gonna continue to hold it down, or whatever the fuck that means. And that wraps up season 8 of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Alright, you guys, let me get off of here. I gotta run and PetSmart real quick, and then I gotta get back to work, okay? Make sure that you rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm itrsox. The channel is Sports Rocks, and everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. Alright. So I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Till next time, rock stars. Bye.